Happy Sunday morning, everybody. Good morning. Yeah, that's the campaign sign. Yeah, I just finished attaching it to the wooden frame, right? Yeah, just this morning. So it's now done. This project is over. It's completed. So you want to see the backside? Okay. Yeah. It's just so big. Oh, it'll be challenging to just turn it around. Whew. This is my my today's morning workout routine. Just working with this. So yeah, this is the backside. Basically, there's a shoulder strap. Okay, let me show you how to wear this. It's just like backpack, right? Hiking backpack. Yeah, like this, right? And I have this shoulder, the waist strap like this. The side buckle there, right? So I've been marching down like this. It's kind of like what's that? Turtle boy. I watched this short film way back when. Yeah, Turtle Boy. Yeah, this is my turtle carapace, whatever that shell, right? So I've been walking like this, right? Yeah, yeah. It's not gonna look good, okay, but that's fine. At least I will entertain people this way. Some weird idea. So I have the Alaskan flag, right? So I will waving Alaska flag, marching down in July 4th. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so maybe not the best way to campaign, political campaign. Uh, U.S. Senate, okay, but that's just how it's gonna be. Alright. Okay. Let me move this one over and lean against the wall over there. So this is my uh, morning workout. Ah, just make some room. Hey. It's not that heavy. How many pounds? I don't know. Maybe 20 pounds, 30 pounds, maybe. It's just big. Ah, really big, but not that heavy. Okay. Oh, woo! I got it. Oh, that's my morning workout. Yeah, it's just leaning on the wall like that, right? Okay, let's take 5 minutes, please. Quite a workout. Wow. Ah, yay. Okay. Whew. Let's get some water and chair. Ah, whew. Yeah, good morning, everybody. Whenever a project is done, yeah, I dress in white. It's kind of ritualistic, kind of private tradition. Dressing up in white, dress in white. Whenever a big project is done, right? So, yeah, I'm glad it's done. It's very well done, I think. Yeah, maybe grab a beer. It's kind of hot. Maybe some juice. So, yeah, yesterday, Friday, I did that Friday night with Hunky Lee. I gave it a nickname, shortcut, like FNL WHL. Friday night live with Hunky Lee. So it was second episode, and yeah, yeah. Nobody called in, but I mean that's totally fine. And just a few friends of mine watching along with me online, like Facebook Live, right? Yeah, it was nice. This is grape juice, I think. Cranberry and grape. Yeah. Yeah, so it was nicely done. That it was fun. It took me about a month. That carpentry project. Yeah, it was fun. Nicely done. Well done. It's so good. Yeah. Yeah. So what did I talk about in the? So why do I dress in white when project's done? Yeah, it's from Bible. Jesus said something like it. I don't know. Maybe Mark, Matthew, Luke, John, or Book of Revelation. Jesus said something like, "Yeah, in that day, yeah, you'll walk with me, dressed in white." Jesus said something like that. Okay, so it's in Bible. So yeah, kind of my own personal interpretation. Okay, yeah, as a celebration. So it's kind of like purgatory. Okay, the project is like harrowing project, right? But actually, this carpentry was kind of playing with Lego, putting things together, right? It was fun. I love working with this metal, wood, plastics, right? Hardware. It was nice. I enjoyed this carpentry experience. Yeah. But a project is like typically like writing a paper, which is also fun actually. But at the same time, it's a little bit challenging, harrowing, a lot of work. But when it's done, it's like your metal, right? It goes to refinery, metallurgy place, right? Heat it up so that all the dross, impurity would surface and they get rid of it. So pure gold, pure silver, pure copper, okay, refinement by heating. Eh? Yeah. So projects, big projects is like that, okay? It's intense, it's like heating, right? And after that we become kind of pure, clean. It's soul cleansing process. That's what a project labor is, I guess. Trying time, right? Yeah, it's so good. So yesterday in the Friday Night Live with Honky Lee, that episode, we talked about elites, elitology, study of elites. What elite is? Let's talk about that, okay? And here we're gonna talk about that in depth. Here we are kind of more academic. Friday Night Live with Honky Lee, that's more like we deal with like contemporary topics, sometimes politics. But here in human series, we are more academic, right? Scholars take elitology, okay, study of elites. What's how can we how would you define what elite is? Elitism. How would you define that? Yeah. I give you 5 minutes, okay? Let's take 5 minutes break and then if you want to think about it, okay, how would you define elite on elite? Elitism. Okay? Okay. Let's take 5 minutes, please. Okay. Okay. Um. So how would you define elitism? On elite, are you on elite? Am I on elite? Maybe half and half, right? Uh, but one way to define on elite is a winner in a competition. That's one way to define what elite is. On elite is okay. Like in sports, you have minor league and major league baseball, right? And if they work harder than others, they go way to top, like Baby Ruth, whatever. Okay. Um, I don't know too many names in sports, but like golf, basketball, baseball, football stars, they become national celebrities. Kobe Bryant, Tiger Woods, and football stars. I do not know names. Okay, but elite winners in competition because they work harder and more hours than others. So they rise through the ranks and go all the way to the top. So that's in sports. Okay, winners in competition, elites. Okay, in politics, winners, people who win the election, like senators, congresspersons, governors, presidents. Okay, yeah, winners in competition, elites in politics. In academia, tenure professors. That's extremely difficult to become a tenure professor. Okay, that's like it's probably as difficult as becoming senator and congressperson or president to become a professor. Okay, oh, that's like very very difficult. Okay, they work probably like 80 hours a week to become a full-time professor of any universities. Okay, yeah, and they're great. So that's academic elites. Okay? In business, yeah, rose through the ranks, promotion, huge competition, and people become like CEO, Chief Executive Officer, and CFO, Chief Financial Officer, and CTO, Chief Technological Officer. Right? They may start as a computer programmer or engineer or MBA, Master of Business Administration. That's like master's degree, right? And they work harder than others, and they rose through the ranks. Okay, rise through the ranks, and in governmental agencies like federal and state, yeah, same likewise. Directors, commissioners of some department, division, okay, rise through the ranks. Maybe they started as an analyst, data analyst. Okay, yeah. They work harder than others, or and also they look good. They have pleasant personality. It's a whole person concept. Okay, good moral, good ethics, and good social skill, and at the same time, good knowledge, hardworking person. Whole person concept. Okay. Yeah. So elites, we need them. There's nothing wrong with them. Okay. So elitism is not always not necessarily a bad thing. Okay. They get rewarded for their extra labor. So that's what elites are. Right? It's a nice definition, right? People with ambitions. Oh, hey, that's great. That's great. Now, so that's nice definition of elites. Okay, winners in competition. Okay, then pro-elitism, anti-elitism. We can talk about that. Okay, Mr. Karl Marx in his book, like what's that? The Capital. Huh? He saw the human history as a class struggle, the fights between pro-elitists and anti-elitists, like ruling class, working class. That's how he saw human history. Okay, I disagree. But that's one way to look at it. But I don't look at human history like that. So Mr. Karl Marx focused on this negativity, fights, wars between two classes. Okay, that's well, it does happen sometimes, but most times that's not how human history is at all. Mostly human history is peaceful. Two different classes, they work together and they live in peace. Mostly. Every now and then, yes, there's some class struggle, rebellion, revolution, whatever. Okay, but that's more like two sectors competing, parties, two elites, two pyramids, pyramidal, triangular. Okay, let's say Democratic Party, Republican Party. Okay, and the top dogs like President Trump, President Joe Biden. Okay, and yeah, they're the top dogs. Okay, I mean, President Trump wins, President Biden wins next election, whatever. Okay, it does not make that much difference, I don't think, in people's daily lives. But uh, one way to look at it is those two elites, Trump and Biden, they're kind of taking advantage of people to win an election. Okay, that's one way to look at it. Maybe they have good intentions. Huh? So yeah, communists, yeah, they say, oh, useful idiots, but that's very disrespectful term, so we don't use it. But because voters like me, okay, back in 2016, I voted for Trump. Uh-huh. Have I ever voted for Democratic candidates? I don't think so. I have voted Ralph Nader when he was running against Mr. Senator Obama, Barack Obama. Okay, 2008. 2012, I voted for Mitt Romney. Okay, when he was running against President Obama. Okay. I guess Ralph Nader can be thought as a Democrat liberal. Okay, environmentalist, Green Party, right? Yeah, sure, sure. But voters, they could be Republican or Democrat, conservative or liberalist. Uh, when they see if I'm liberal and if the president is liberal, yeah, it will be more entertaining when I see the liberal president on TV. Likewise, if I'm Republican, conservative, it will be more entertaining for me when I watch the Republican president, conservative president on TV because he and I kind of agree on issues as conservatives. Okay. So it's kind of mutually beneficial relationship, uh, presidential candidate and voters. I don't think it's just one way street. Like presidential candidates are taking advantage of exploiting, manipulating voters. It happens sometimes, but other times it's about mutually beneficial relationship. Okay, two-way street. Okay, give and take. Hmm? Probably that's better way to see it. More correct picture. Hmm? So election politics is kind of a gamble, right? Yeah, nowadays there's the cryptocurrency like Dog, eCoin, Dogecoin, right? Yeah, it's like gambling. Okay. Cryptocurrency, I don't think they have too much intrinsic value per se, but it's gambling. Okay. Like Korean word, 돈 넣고 돈 먹기. Okay, what is it? Yeah, you put some money on the table, it's gambling. Okay. And then if you win, yeah, then you take somebody else's money too. Okay? It's like blackjack, poker, it's entertainment. Okay. So, and politics is like that. Okay. If I'm the Democratic Party activist, political, okay, I am investing my money and time, energy, passion to support for some candidate, the Democratic Party candidate, okay? But this candidate might lose, then I will lose too. All my investment, time, money, energy will be gone. If you go to the Republican candidate, it's a gamble. All right, that's one way to look at politics. It's game, it's gamble. Okay, and but if my Democratic Party candidate wins, then yeah, we take all the money of Republicans to us. Not money, but copium, copium. Okay, there's no money transfer from Republican Party to Democratic Party, but in terms of copium, happiness. I'm not Democrat, okay, by the way, but I'm just giving you an example. If my candidate wins, Republican candidate who lost unhappy, and Republican Party people who supported this Republican Party candidate, they will be very unhappy. But I will be happy. My candidate will be happy. We won as a Democratic Party. Okay. Yeah. It's copium gambling. Okay. What is copium? Loosely like happiness. All right. So we are taking Republicans' happiness away from them and take it to us. Copium transfer, happiness transfer. Okay. We are happy at the expense of Republicans. They lost their happiness when their candidate lost. It's a gamble. Okay. Okay. Good. You take 5 minutes, please. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's see. So yesterday the Friday Night Live with Honky Lee, I also play some because it was Zoom meeting, right? You can share screen, and I played the movie I made. Was that Therapy for Methophobia? Which is in Google YouTube. Yeah, some video commentary, movie commentary. I did some of that. Probably next week I'll do that too. Just some bits and highlights of that movie. Okay. But sound did not play very well because I played in Google YouTube. Okay, Therapy for Metaphobia movie, and then use Zoom, and then Facebook Live. Is three different online internet companies, so sound didn't play very well. Yeah, whatever. But I did play the finale music, uh the credit title sequence, okay, at the end of the movie, okay. And the music I composed myself, so I own the copyright to that music. So I played and I did dancing just a little bit, right? Yeah. Hmm? Let me see if I have that video in this computer. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I don't. Huh? Let's see. I do not have it in this computer. Okay, in that case, what I'm going to do is after this episode, maybe during the breaks, uh, do I have so that movie? How big is that file? I will have to copy and paste into this computer. Okay, the therapy for metaphobia. I know it's in another computer. Uh, do I have USB thumb drive that's big enough to have that movie? Maybe that movie is about 10 gigabytes. Yeah, I will have to copy it over. Okay, it's in my old computer. Okay, the MP4 file format. Okay, that sounds like a good project to do. Oh, do I remember password for the old computer? I think I do. Okay, uh, I'll do that later. Yeah. Can we take 5 minutes break? At least because that computer is slow, old computer. Let me at least start the process. I plug it in and turn it on. Okay, it takes a while. Okay, we take 5 minutes break, please. Okay, yeah, let's do that before I forget. Okay. Okay, yeah, I started the computer, so it will take a while to boot because it's really old computer. Whew. What else? So elites, right? Yeah. They're cool. Okay. Uh, they have their roles in society, and but as a political leader, is it desirable to have elites as president, as senator, as congressman? That's something I'm kind of leaning toward. Uh, no. Okay. I think a political leader should be somebody who's kind of half and half elite, half non-elite. Why? Because it's just my opinion. Okay. So because to solve world problems, yeah, you need knowledge, but do you need diligence? Hypothetically, let's say I become the president of the United States. I will hire elites who have no problem working like 80 hours a week, but I won't. I will delegate tasks to those my employees, elites. I will hire elites so that they work because they have no problem working 80 hours a week. I'm not that. Okay, I only work 40 hours a week. They will never change, even if I'm the president of the United States. Okay. Because I believe in creative solutions. Creativity can only come from leisure. Alright? We need elites. Yeah, they make good employees in the White House. But I will not work 80 hours a week. I'll let them work 80 hours a week. Okay. As an employer, hmm? Creative solutions. Okay. Creativity. So I come up with, I just drink water, beer, whiskey, vodka in my leisure time and come up with some creative solutions. And I will let those elites, my employees in the White House, I'll let them implement it. Mhm. I think that's the ideal uh, leader. Half elite, half non-elite. Okay, kind of people like you and me. Okay, I don't know about you though. Okay, but I'm that kind. Okay, I'm kind of half and half. Okay, yeah. Let's take 5 minutes break, please. Okay, I think the computer is up, and then I put some more clothing, and it's kind of getting chilly. So okay. All right. Okay, so interestingly enough, that movie Therapy for Mental Phobia is only 1 gigabyte. Yeah, that kind of understandable because it's only hour and 10 minutes long, 70 minutes. So it's smaller than actually this episode, Humanology one episode, which is about typically about 2 3 hours, right? So it's smaller than Humanology episode. Okay, okay. Yeah, it's copying to my thumb drive now, 1 gigabyte. Okay, and I moved to this computer. Okay, so sounds like a plan. Okay. Uh, so yeah, okay. We talked about political elite, academic elite, sports elite, athletic elites, and how about U.S. Army elites, right? Military elites. Yeah, like generals, okay, or special forces, Delta forces, Rangers, infantry, okay. Yeah, right. In U.S. Marine, yeah, Marine Corps is kind of like elitist in general, but special forces equivalent to Marine, yeah, Marine reconnaissance, cavalry, okay. Yeah. Oh, we need them. Okay. I couldn't do it. Okay. The special U.S. Army Special Forces. Oh, I could not do it. But I did try though. Okay. It's not me. Okay. It was too difficult. There was no way I could do it. Okay. So we need elites. Okay. Yeah, they're cool. And but when it comes to political leader, I think political leader should the ideal political leader is somebody uh, who's creative, can come up with creative solutions, and to be creative, you need relaxation. Okay, we need people who work 8 hours a week. We need them. Okay, but as a political leader, I don't think it's best to have elites there. I think it should be people like me. I don't know about you. Okay, but who have some creativity, relaxed, working only 40 hours a week, relaxed, and who can come up with creative solutions, and then delegate to elites, my employees in the White House, so that they let them implement those creative solutions by working 80 hours per week. That's what I think. Right? Yeah. So everybody has their own functionality. Everybody's different, right? Okay. Let me see that USB thumb drive to see. They said it needs 5 more minutes to copy over that movie file. Okay. So next Friday, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play that therapy for mental phobia, just some snippets, highlights. The Friday Night Live with Honky Lee, probably near the end of that next week's episode, and I play it from my computer as opposed to Google YouTube. Okay, because I think that's why the sound didn't work very well. Okay, too many internet connection, right? Yeah. So yeah, but if I play that movie directly from the computer, probably it will work better. Right? So the sound didn't quite work very well because probably the signal loss noise channel. Okay, I'm in Alaska, so internet is okay, but we don't have big bandwidth. All right, but movie file playing off of the internet from Google YouTube and then transferring to Zoom and then Facebook Live. There's too much bandwidth. I think that's why sound signal was lost. Okay, but if I play directly from the computer, the movie Therapy for Metaphobia, I think it will work a lot better. Okay, because it's not using internet from Google YouTube to this house computer and then to like Zoom, then Facebook. Hey, there's too much traffic, too much data, internet bandwidth. Okay, but if I'm playing Therapy for Metaphobia from the computer, that's not there's a lot less internet bandwidth. Okay, the network capacity. So we'll see how it works next weekend. Yeah. I major in computer science. Okay, so I used to be computer programmer, IT technician. So yeah, I kind of know about those things. Yeah. So if I'm the president of the United States, can I run the country? Well, yeah, yeah. Why? Just by working 40 hours a week. How? Because I work smarter, not harder. Okay. I work smarter, not harder. Okay. I just need one term, 4 years. Okay. To save the world. Yeah. Because it won't be just me. It will be everybody. I'm just coordinating also delegation to my employees, the White House. Oh, 4 years working 40 hours a week, they will be more than enough to save the world. By the way, this I don't think America is too bad. Perhaps we are living the best generation possible. Okay, at least we are not fighting each other. And when it comes to racism, I mean it's not as bad as back in the days in America. Okay, so Mr. President Trump during his campaign 2016, right? He was about yeah, make America great again. Do I agree with that? Back then I did, but now I don't. Okay. So make America great again. That means America used to be good. Now America is bad. So let's make America great again. I used to agree with it. Now I don't. I don't think today's America is as bad as America back in the days. After I studied American history, yeah, America used to be really bad back in the days. And compared to old America and today's America, I think America is a lot better. Potentially, we are living in the best possible generation so far, and it will get only better. Okay. So after I studied American history, yeah, today's America I think is way better than old America in many ways. In some other ways, yes, old America used to be better than today. Southern aspects, so some goods and bads, yin and yang balancing going on, dualism. Okay, old America has goods and bads. Today's America goods and bads. Okay, so but at least we are not fighting. There's no civil war or anything. Okay. But that's great. Yeah. So Mr. President Trump, his policy was, yeah, stop international trade with China. Okay. And then Americans lost their jobs. China was number one importer of American products. Okay? So, man, then Mr. Trump, okay, so stop international trade with China, so there's American job loss, like imposing tariff and stuff. And then how about all those unemployed people? Yeah, bring back manufacturing jobs from Mexico back to America. In my opinion, those are two biggest mistakes of President Trump. First, stopping international trade with China. Second, bringing back manufacturing jobs from Latin America. I think those are two biggest mistakes that President Trump made. Okay. He made some other errors too, like embargo, like economic sanction on Iran, economic sanctions of those other countries. I think is a big mistake. Okay. I think it's a very big mistake that he made. Did he do anything good? Yeah, relationship with Russia was good. Relationship with North Korea was extremely excellent, and he started to build southern border wall. That was good. He didn't finish it, but he made a good start. Some good and bad, and he was entertaining too. Okay, so we'll take 5 minutes break please. Okay. Oh, oh, okay. Okay, I got this USB. Now let me transfer over to this computer the therapy for metrophobia movie. Okay. Uh, yeah, give me 1 second here, please. Okay. It's copying over now. Good. So, uh, if I was the president of the United States, what I would have done? Yeah, I laissez faire, like let them do whatever. Okay, I'm very libertarian. Okay, if American companies want to build car manufacturing factories in Mexico, let them. Huh? How about smaller government? Okay, President Trump, he was big government kind of guy. He's kind of control freak a little bit. Okay, micromanaging stuff. I'm not that. Okay, because I have better things to do than micromanaging stuff. Okay, if companies want to trade with China, let them. Right? Let them. International trade is a good thing. Okay, outsourcing, I think, is a good thing too. Okay. Mr. Trump, he's kind of elitist. Okay, he works 80 hours a week. He's that kind of guy. Okay, so that's why he doesn't have a good idea to solve problems. And I don't. I think that's why politician, ideal politicians. I don't think elites would make good politicians. That's my opinion. Okay, they may be working. President Trump may be working 80 hours a week. But but because he works 80 hours a week, he doesn't have time to think. He cannot come up with creative solutions. Creativity, mandatory requirement to be creative, you need leisure, relaxing time, all by yourself. That's basically you are communicating with God when you are alone, when you are relaxing. Okay? I think those are the ideal politicians. Quasi-elite, semi-elite, demi-elite. Okay, so work 40 hours a week, but other time, yeah, just relax. Huh? So a day we have 24 hours, right? 8 hours we are sleeping, 8 hours we work, and we have 8 hours leisure time where we can just relax, right? I think it's better that way. Okay. Yeah, yeah. This copy transfer is complete now. Let me play that movie. Probably you can hear the sound of that movie. Okay, so okay, good. It works. Sound is good. Maybe maybe I can play that song from this movie. There are people meant to because I want to copyright, and maybe I dance to that music. Okay, that's kind of what I did last night. The FNL WHL. Okay, so sure. Let's take 5 minutes break, please. Okay. Yeah, the old computer is doing Windows update now because I don't typically use that computer. Okay, so, all right. So, what else? Let me start drinking a little bit. I'm gonna drink that Japanese sake. Beer, well, I'm not in the mood of drinking beer, okay, so I put it back in the refrigerator. Yesterday, I got the second COVID-19 shot, the Pfizer. So, yeah, I got second dose COVID-19 vaccine. I didn't want it because I'm kind of anti-vaxxer a little bit, okay? Because well, when it comes to COVID-19 vaccine, I think it should be up to people. I'm kind of libertarian in this sense, okay? I don't like mandatory stuff, okay? But there are a lot of travel restriction. I mean, interstate travel restriction if I don't have vaccines. If I don't, I'm not vaccinated, okay? For that alone, yeah, it makes sense that I did get COVID-19 vaccine twice, okay? First shot, yeah, that was like a month ago. It was like I did feel something, okay, some immune response, some general fatigue. For second shot, I didn't feel anything, okay. Some minor muscle ache because intramuscular injection, okay. There's some muscle ache a little bit. There was that, but they say typically second COVID-19 shot give you more difficult time, but to me it was the opposite. Because next spring, year 2022, David is law school reunion, Ann Arbor, Michigan. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm gonna attend that for a week because I have many friends there. Okay. Yeah, my law school professors and school administrators. Yeah, and also my law school alumni friends. So I spend a 1 week next year in the spring. Okay. Yeah. So it makes sense that I get COVID-19 vaccine so that I can travel. Yeah? And another good thing about vaccination is that recently CDC, Center for Disease Control, they said, yeah, if you are vaccinated twice, then you don't have to wear a mask. That's their recommendation, which is great. Okay, so I took vaccine. Okay, reluctantly so because I had to. Okay, so okay. Let me look up something. What percentage of Alaskans have been vaccinated? 50%, about 50%. About 50%. Well, Alaska, okay, about 40%, at least one vaccine. About 20%, 100%, twice, fully vaccinated. In America in general, I looked up yesterday, about 30% fully vaccinated, about 50% at least one vaccine. Okay, okay. So Alaska is a little bit lower than national average, I guess, because I guess Alaskans, they're independent. They don't like governmental mandates. I'm kind of that way too, but my employers, they gave me no choice. I had to get vaccinated. Okay, so I was like, oh, okay, I'll do it, and it was free. Well, some other states, I heard, yeah, vaccination about $30 per shot. Okay, but in Alaska, it's free. Where? Pharmacies to encourage vaccination. Okay, yeah, it's nice. Okay, but there's some risk. At least one person died in America. Johnson and Johnson COVID-19 vaccine. Okay, some blood clots, some side effect. Okay, so there's some risk of allergic reaction to vaccine. Okay, that's why I don't like mandatory stuff. Let people decide if they want to get vaccine. Let them. Okay, but I don't like mandatory stuff. Okay, let people make choices with their own free will. I'm libertarian in this sense. Okay, yeah, smaller government. Okay, people's freedom. Yeah, let them take the responsibility of their own decisions. Okay, so that's very libertarian attitude, and I do subscribe to that. Yeah. So around this time of the year, next year, probably in May, yeah, there is law school reunion, and I'll stay in Ann Arbor probably a week. I will take 1 week vacation and stay there for a week, meet people, right? My friends. Yeah. Hmm. One-on-one basis. Okay. You know, hang out as a group. Not really. Okay, I don't really want that. There be events, law school reunion. Okay, that should be enough for me. Okay, just those events and the schedule, maybe dinner, whatever. Okay, yeah, I attend those, but outside of that, will I hang out as a group with my buddies? I maybe not, but I'd rather not. If I want to meet people, I want to meet one-on-one basis, not as a group. Okay, yeah, I visit my law professors and school administrators who are my friends. Okay, and bring them some bouquet of flowers. Right? Yeah, for their office, maybe to their family. Right? Yeah, I do that. Yeah. If they have time, yeah, maybe some lunch, dinner. Yeah, it'll be fun. But I want it to be one-on-one basis. I made friends in Michigan, also in Ohio, neighboring states. Okay, yeah, yeah, it'll be fun. So, yeah, good times, right? Yeah. So Michigan also is top 10 law school, okay? It's like kind of fringe, okay? Sometimes 9, 10, 11, 12, on the borderline. How about Cornell University? Yeah, I went to Cornell. I spent 2 years in Cornell University, okay? PhD. But then I dropped out, okay? Cornell is kind of low Ivy League, okay? So it's like, is it top 10 school? Depending on the majors, all right? Kind of in and out. But I'm a quasi semi demi elite. Okay. Yeah, I've been to those elitist institutions. Although mostly I dropped out. But Michigan Law School, I did not drop out. I graduated in 2 years. I graduated as fast as humanly possible. Okay. So, but special forces, I dropped out after 2 weeks. I dropped out after 2 weeks. Okay. It was too much for me. Okay. And Cornell, I dropped it after 2 years. And Science High School in Seoul, South Korea, presumably second best high school in South Korea. Okay, there was another Science High School that is number one. Okay, but the Science High School I went to is number two. It was in Seoul. Okay, in Seoul, South Korea, there are two Science High schools, highly elitist. I went to the number two. Okay, and I dropped out after 2 months. Special Forces, I dropped out after 2 weeks. I couldn't do it. But I learned a lot. And I am grateful for the opportunity, and I am happy that I tried because I learned a lot. Yeah, you could Cornell, Special Forces, Science High School, and it's good that I tried because I learned a lot. I'm glad. Actually, I've been there. It was a good experience. Yeah, yeah. So everything is good. Wait till 5 minutes, please. Okay. Well, when it comes to vaccination, I mean, pharmaceutical companies, they make a lot of money off of vaccination, okay? But scientifically speaking, if you're alive right now without vaccination, probably you already have immunity against COVID-19. Why? Everybody in the world is most likely already exposed to COVID-19. Mask, maybe it helps a little bit, okay? But it cannot block out 100% of COVID-19 virus, okay? It's everywhere, all right? Maybe even in this house, maybe there's some COVID-19 floating around. Anywhere you go, it's just molecular or the dispersion. Okay, yeah, like you drop a drop of ink in the water, it just spread, right? Brownian motion. Okay, that's just how it is. Okay, yeah. So chances are everybody in the world is already exposed, and they developed immunity, natural immune response already. Okay, so that's why I don't think COVID-19 vaccination is necessary at all. I don't think masking is necessary either. Okay, I kind of side with conservatives on this one. Okay, so Mr. Trump, MAGA, make America great again. Okay, I think he has good intention, but did he succeed in that venue? I don't think so. Okay, at the end of his presidency, look what happened. January 6th. That was like 4 months ago. Is there a better America? Is there a picture of a better America? Or great America? Is it did America become great again? I don't think so. Okay, I think he failed in that venue. I don't think he had good intention, but I don't think he succeeded in that venue. Okay, I think he failed. I think he made America a lot worse. Okay, that's what I think. He failed. All right, but he did some good. Okay, yeah, he built some partial border wall. And but what border wall is good if it's partially built because illegal immigrants they just go around and come to America illegally, uh, where there's no border wall. Okay, so not very smart. Okay, he had a good intention. Okay, he worked very hard, like 80 hours a week, but he failed. And I think some people say President Trump he does not drink alcohol, he does not smoke cigarettes. In my opinion, that's his problem. Okay, he does not know how to relax. He works 80 hours work week. I think that was his another problem. I think that's why he failed. Okay, and people ask even today, did President Trump cause January 6th riot? Uh, where causation is a big topic in philosophy, it's not an easy question. Okay, but I think he at least partially caused January 6th. At least partially responsible. Hmm? At least. Partial causation. Okay, yeah. It's not black or white, 0 and 1. It's not binary like that. It's a whole spectrum between 0 and 100%. Okay. And how much percentage is he liable for January 6th? My guess, at least 30%. At least. He knew about it, that people would come to Washington, D.C. He did not stop it from happening. Actually, he encouraged people to come to Washington, D.C. to protest. Alright. Not very smart, right? Yeah, not very smart. So Americans made the right decision to vote him out of office. last year, November 2020. I didn't vote for him. Who did I vote for? Me. I voted for myself. I also ran for president. So technically, I ran two elections, okay, yeah, last year. Alaska State Senate and U.S. presidency. Okay. Yeah, I did. There's nothing illegal about it, okay? Well, there's no law prohibiting it because people normally don't do it. Running for two elections, okay? So there's no law about it. Why? Because people normally don't do it, okay? So I did that. There's nothing wrong with it. One state level, Alaska Senate, okay, and one federal level, U.S. presidency. I ran both elections last year. Yeah, I heard somebody saying I got 200, about 200 votes in the presidential election. Maybe I did. Well, thank you. Okay, but I don't know. Okay, because my name was not in ballot. Alaska State Senate, yeah, I got 110 votes. Thank you, and thank my friends. Uh, they are my friends who voted for me. Okay, so God bless them. God bless you. Okay, next year my name will be in the ballot. U.S. Senate jungle primary, open primary. Okay, yeah. So far there are about 10 candidates. There's me. Well, top four, most likely, yeah. Senator Lisa Murkowski, Mrs. Commissioner, and Dr. Agros, and Governor Sarah Palin, ex-governor. Okay. My guess is they'll be top four. Okay. When it comes to Governor Sarah Palin, she did not declare her candidacy yet. Dr. Agros of Ketchikan, he did not declare his candidacy either. But I don't see any reason why they would not run next year for U.S. Senate. Okay. Why? They are interested in politics. Okay. And they want to make a comeback. Okay, it would very surprise me if they don't run. Governor Serpilin and Dr. Agros. Okay, my guess is that they will run next year, U.S. Senate from Alaska. Okay, it's a very interesting race to watch. And so the top four, okay, and then there's me, and there are three other guys. So about eight people potentially. Okay, Mrs. Commissioner, and so who are registered candidates? Senator Lisa Murkowski, Mrs. Commissioner, me, and three other guys. Six people already registered to run. Okay. And then Dr. Egros, Governor Sarah Palin. Yeah, most likely they will run. Okay. So six people already registered, declared, and two people most likely will declare. Hmm? Yeah, it will be interesting. Okay. So how many votes will I get next year? I don't think I will make top four. It would surprise me if I do make top four. Okay. That's not likely. Why? I don't do campaign advertisements. Okay. Well, yeah, the Friday Night Live with Hunky Lee, I do that every Friday. Okay. But if it's just small number of friends in Facebook, Twitter, who what's that? Okay. Not many people know about it. It might change though after 1 year. Okay. We'll see. And yeah, things might change. We'll see. So let's say I got 110 votes, Alaska State Senate. Okay. Now, U.S. Senate in Alaska. Okay, that's like entire state. But last year, Alaska State Senate, that's in the Matsu Valley, part of Matsu Valley district, Senate District 3, okay, State Senate. So I got 110 votes, like 2% of the voters, okay? Yeah, but when it comes to U.S. Senate election next year, it will be entire Alaska. So how many votes will I get? Maybe 300? I don't know. Just random guess. 50? I don't know, but or maybe one. Just me voting for myself. To me, it does not matter. Okay, why? Because I run it. To me, politics is a hobby. Okay, it's a gamble. I just do it for fun. Okay, I spend money. I don't get any money. I don't take donation. Okay, zero penny campaign. Okay, I use my own money. It's a hobby. If you have a hobby, you play video games. Yeah, you put more money for your hobby, right? You don't make money off of your hobby. You spend your own money for hobby, for entertainment. That's how politics is for me. Election campaign is for fun. Okay, so I just want to have fun, and I call that a success. Okay, whether I win or lose in the election, that's irrelevant. I enjoy the process. To me, political campaigning is so fun. It's a party time. Huh? That's why I keep running. Okay, to have fun, to interact with people. Okay, so I call that a success. Okay, we take 5 minutes, please. Okay. Yeah. Hobby candidacy. Okay. Yeah. That's me. So this past week was very busy at work, but I still have spare time, right? So I looked at some Wikipedia articles about cuneiform. Yeah, the wedge letters. Ancient Mesopotamia, like that spans like 4,000 BC. This extremely ancient advanced commerce. Today's Iraq, Syria, all right, Mesopotamia or Iran. Okay, yeah, ancient Sumerian region, Sumerian civilization. It's like a country. Today's Iraq. Okay, 4,000 BC. Huh? Yeah, cuneiform is beautiful language. Okay, and they use also Akkadian kingdom, Akkadian empire. Okay, yeah, they use that too. So also like Elam, today's Iran. Okay, they use the cuneiform language. Okay, on the clay plate. Okay, yeah, beautiful. Akkadian and Sumerian cuneiform characters, they are mostly hieroglyphs, like logograms. Okay, and but Iran, Elam, okay, that part like Persia, they used the cuneiform as a more like phonetic characters, syllables, syllabary. Okay, yeah. So sometimes it's just this cuneiform letters. Sometimes it's hieroglyphic, sometimes it's phonetic. Huh? Yeah, it's kind of mixed. Okay, that's what I learned. Yeah. Egyptian language, Egyptian letters, they are hieroglyphs. Okay, yeah. So it's Chinese. Well, Chinese characters, some part of that is kind of hieroglyphs mostly, but some other parts are also phonetic. It's kind of mixed. Okay. Uh, how about uh, Hebrew, Arabic? Hebrew and Arabic, they both write from right to left, left, right to left. It's the opposite. Okay. Uh, but cuneiform, it used to be from top to bottom, vertical, and so was Chinese back in the days. Okay, later on they start to write from left to right. Okay, Korean language used to be top to bottom, vertical language. Okay, top to bottom, from right to left, like this. Okay, Chinese, Koreans, it used to be vertical, top to bottom, and then next line from right to left. They used to do that. Okay, but nowadays just from left to right, horizontal. Then top to bottom, okay. Huh? But Arabic and Hebrew, they are from right to left, horizontal. Okay. Then top to bottom. Okay. Funny thing, okay, I don't know Hebrew, but I looked it up. Some Hebrew characters. M in Hebrew, mem is a square, which is surprising to me. Why? M in Korean is called mium, is also square, just like in Hebrew. Mem, mium. Okay, mem in Hebrew, in Korean language is called mium. Okay, it's a square. Okay, so surprising similarity between Hebrew and Korean phonetic characters. Okay, that was surprising to me. Okay, well, how about in Arabic? M. It's like looked like the number nine. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I know some Arabic. Okay, I studied. Okay. This sake is good. I like it. Yeah. It's different from soju. Okay. I would prefer soju, but maybe just because I'm Korean American. But this sake is still good. Okay. It's I have two kinds. Okay. I like it. Cheers. Japanese characters. I do not know too much Japanese. Not at all, actually. Okay, I know a few words like waribashi means chopsticks in Korean word. Yeah, chopgarak. Okay. Uh, Japanese characters is phonetic and they write from left to right, just like English. Okay, so and beautiful language. Okay, and another really beautiful language is Thailand. Their characters. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's phonetic. Okay, beautiful. Okay, also Hindi. Right? Oh, beautiful. Right, but I love this Muay Thai. Okay, martial art. Thailand. I love Thailand characters, letters. Okay, extremely beautiful. Right, look like flowers or seashells, like conch, just snails. Okay, or flowers. Thai language extremely beautiful. Okay, Thai ladies, beautiful ladies. Thai cuisine, like you have what tom yum chum soup with some small mushrooms and some plants and basil and ginger and what else do they put in there? Maybe some green onions and the Thailand Thai cuisine soup, also curry and yeah, the maybe some bean sprouts, I don't know, and the bamboo shoots. Okay, oh, so good, so mouth watering. Just thinking about it, my mouth get watery. Okay, so I'm salivating. Okay, oh, just thinking about Thailand soup, cuisine, curry. Okay, my favorite green curry. Yeah, it's India too, or Vietnamese. They were great. Okay, the red curry, green curry, yellow curry. Right, my favorite is green curry. Yeah, so good. Back in the days when I was in the U.S. Army. Okay, one of my army buddies were Thailand American, Thai American. Okay, and that guy was wonderful cook. Okay, of course he's Thailand American. Okay, he was a great cook. Okay, so he one day brought the rice and curry that he cooked Thailand style and brought to us, our Bravo company. Well, avionics platoon. Okay, it was amazing. Okay, so I recommended him. Hey man, after the U.S. Army career, why don't you open up a restaurant? Okay, and I hope he did. Okay, because yeah, Thai people they he was a martial artist too, Muay Thai. Okay, so but my recommendation is that he open up a restaurant and he be greatly successful because he's a great cook, Thailand style. Okay, yeah, Hmm? Yeah. U.S. Army, I met a lot of friends there, and then U.S. Army, some of them have amazing talents. Okay, I have another U.S. Army buddies. He was so artistic, and he would make computers that looks like old school telephone. Okay, he's very good at computers, building computers, and in a very artistic way. Okay, that's great. I hope he pursued that venue after U.S. Army career. Okay, so do I remember their names? Yes, I do. But I'm not in liberty to tell you their names. Okay, so yeah, but I do remember their names. Some of them I still keep in touch with. Facebook, Twitter, whatever, social media, Instagram. Okay, yeah, they're cool. Yeah, yeah. handsome guys too. Yeah, my army brothers, right? Yeah, most they are married with kids. Okay, have some female soldiers in U.S. Army. Oh, yeah, beautiful ladies. Yeah, yeah. Some of them I still keep in touch with in social media. Okay. Yeah, most of them are married with children. Hey, they're like my sister's brothers. Okay, so very familiar, collegial. Okay, my army sergeants, some officers. Okay, yeah, I still keep in touch with. Okay, so yeah, great. Mostly they are married. Okay, married with children. Great. Yeah. Yeah. Let's take 5 minutes break, please. Huh? Yeah, I'm happy with that frame, wooden frame, the campaign sign. It's done. It took me a month, okay, and I mean the signage. It was professionally done in the sign shop, okay, and they gave me some ideas about wooden frame design, okay, and I added my own ideas, okay, and I built it, okay. So I took pictures and I emailed them, okay, because I kind of owe them, okay. I promised some of my friends that I would take picture after it's done, and yeah, yeah, I will. Well, we'll take 5 minutes break, please. Okay. Okay. So let me drink something stronger, okay? Yeah. Whiskey and vodka, of course. Where's my chaga vodka and yeah, the willow tree bark vodka. Okay. Whew. Yeah, I'm happy about that wooden frame attachment to the signage. The sign itself, it cost me like $250, and it was worth it. Why? This kind and generous gentlemen and ladies in the signage shop, they gave me extra footage. They gave me some discount. Okay, because originally it was like 4 feet tall and 5 feet wide, but they made it 6 feet wide. They gave me extra footage. Okay, I thank them. Okay. Not only that, they educated me about this design of wooden frame. Okay, to harness the strap, shoulder strap. Okay, I didn't think of that. Yeah, so they gave me design ideas, and I executed, implemented that. Okay, adding some of my own ideas too. Okay, yeah, it's complete now. Okay, so I feel very happy about it. Okay, so, cheers. This is like Alaskan sage that I picked in the when I was going hiking. Yeah, because I'm very well educated in edible plants because I studied them. What plants are edible, what plants are poisonous. So I kind of have gut feeling about those plants. Okay, so I looked at it. It was one mountain was that it was Lazy Mountain in a sister town from this valley. Okay, it's about 30 minutes or hour away from this place. Okay, Matsu Valley. Okay, yeah, it's about an hour away. Okay, and then so I looked at this plant. That kind of looks like sage. So I picked it, smelled it. Kind of minty, mint. Okay, yeah, it's herbal, medicinal. Okay, and I ate some. Okay, I don't recommend this to everybody. Why? You have to study what plants are edible, what plants are poisonous, and I did study. Okay, so wild foraging. Mhm. It's good. What else? Transracial recognition is notoriously erroneous, okay? Because like it's like in Olympics, Summer Olympics game, soccer game, okay? Let's say Korean soccer team play this game with African soccer team, maybe Nigeria, okay? Common complaints, they say, Koreans, yeah, they look at this soccer players from Africa, Nigeria, maybe. They all look the same, okay? And same thing is true for Africans when they look at Asian soccer players, we will look all the same. Why? Can you come up with some explanation? I give you 1 minute, okay? If you want to. Okay? Hint: copiomology, humanology, okay? Yeah. Copium channel theory, okay? So, yeah. Because I do have an answer, okay? I thought about this. It's not racism, all right? Yeah. It's quantitative, okay? Yeah. Copiomology. Very physical, okay? Yeah. It has nothing to do with racism, all right? Well, yeah. We'll talk about racism later, okay? But for now, transracial recognition. Huh? Transracial identification, okay? So distinction. Why is it so difficult? Hmm? One way to look at it is this, okay? Let's say I, as an Asian, see an African for the very first time, okay? Is so my energy copium is spent in this looking at brand new race, African, okay? So that's all my where all my energy is spent is something brand new. There's copium channel, copium perception channel, okay? All my energy is spent in just observing somebody brand new to me in my life, in my observation experience. Okay, so my energy is spent there. Okay, a lot of resistance in this copium channel. Okay, it's already spent. Okay, so I don't have any energy left over in order to distinguish one African and another African. Okay, because it's just too much already. Okay. But as I interact more and more with Africans, now that initial shock and awe, the initial this a lot of resistance, it wears out. So and I'm more familiar with Africans now because I have been dealing with them, communicating with them over long period of time. So that difference, newness, novelty has worn off, wear out. So decreased resistance in this copium perception channel. Okay. Now I have some energy copium left over, and that leftover copium is spent in distinguishing one African to another African. So that's copiomological explanation of transracial recognition identification. Okay. Easy, right? Yeah. Welcome to humanology. Anything goes. Okay. Now, racism. It's this. Yeah, xenophobia. Okay, it's this. Okay. When somebody come to America, for example, okay, and they're so different, brand new immigrants. Let's say they're legal immigrants, okay, and they're just so look different. They think different. So a lot of resistance in copy and perception channel is too much. Okay, so it's like hitting the wall. Too much resistance. Okay. Copium channel is like water and channel, aqueduct, conduit, right? If there's too much resistance, the water, let's say you have pipe, which is half open, aqueduct. If there's a blockage, the water will spill. It will not go through. It will make a mess. Overflow. Stack overflow, okay? And the water, the copium negatizes. If the resistance is too high, water will not go through. Okay? So that's xenophobia, racism, okay? Initially, they are not used to this kind of people, okay? Yeah, some negatization of copium because there's too different, too much blockage, too much resistance, okay? In the copium channel, perception channel, okay? And then, let's say between same race, it's like there's no resistance in copium perception channel. It becomes boredom. Too much resistance or too little resistance, it ends up negatizing copium. It becomes, when there's no resistance in channel, it becomes boredom, negatization. Okay. If there's too much resistance, it's something too new, it becomes like frustration. I'm not quite understanding this. I don't know what to think about it. Yeah, it negatizes that way too. When does copium positizes? There's a halfway in the middle, happy middle. Okay, not too much resistance, not too little resistance, just in the middle. Okay, then yeah, it's fun. Hmm? So that's that. Copiomology. Okay. Drug addiction. It's like this. They increase the dose more and more and more because our body get used to it. Okay. Same dose of drugs like marijuana, cocaine, methamphetamine, whatever. Okay. So they increase the dose because their body get used to breaking down these chemicals, psychoactive agents, these chemicals, drugs. Okay. So they keep increasing the dose. Okay. And then it passed the threshold how much body can take these drugs, marijuana, cocaine, methamphetamine, or heroin. Okay. They reach the threshold of the body's capacity to break them down, and they die. Drug addiction. Okay. How about alcohol addiction or nicotine addiction or caffeine addiction? Well, if you learned it right, you know how to control your alcohol, cigarette consumption. Okay. Or caffeine, or sugar and fat. Okay. They are relatively safe drugs. Sugar, fat, alcohol, nicotine, tobacco, okay, or caffeine, coffee. They are relatively safe drugs. Okay, but we have to do it in moderation. Okay, so I did learn how to drink properly. Okay, and even I also learned how to behave properly even when I'm drunk. From whom? My father's. I have only one father. My grandfather's. I have two. Okay, and my uncles. Okay, yeah, my friends. Okay, my bosses, former bosses, employers, okay, my friends, okay. Yeah, I learned how to drink properly. Okay. And also I learned how to behave properly when I'm drunk. And I also learned from my friends not drink and drive, okay. Yeah. I have good friends, okay. Okay. We'll take 5 minutes, please. Okay. Yeah. Okay, fantasy time. Okay, let's fantasize. Alright. Let's say I become president of the United States one day. Okay, then what do I do? Well, during the work days, Mondays, Friday, I go to Walmart. in work time. Okay, and then I teach Americans and people in the world how to shop. Okay, I also used clothing, used good stores, and I teach Americans and people in the world how to shop. Okay, I will hire a bunch of cameramen, camera operators. Okay, and then so that they can rotate out. Okay, yeah, it will be live, kind of like Facebook Live, something like that. Okay, so cameraman. Okay, yeah, and then I go to Walmart and buy some microwavable food and vegetables and fruits. Okay, that's what I'm gonna eat. Okay, I will lay off all the cooks in the White House. I don't need them. I'm gonna cook myself. What I need is refrigerator, microwave, some cabinets. That's it. Okay. I don't need cooks. With the money that White House will spend on cooks, it will be spent on cameramen, bunch of them. Okay, yeah, you go to used clothing stores and fix up some used neckties. Okay, and colorful ones. Okay, sports coat, blazer, suit. Okay, yeah. Okay, kind of reality TV shows. Alaskans in the White House. Okay, I bring a bunch of my friends in Alaska to White House. Okay, so that's how I do if I'm the president of the United States. Okay, so during the work days, okay, Monday to Friday, 8 to 5, whatever. Okay, yeah. We just shop in Walmart, use good stores to buy some neckties and food. Okay, and yeah, we go to gym. Okay, White House, I'm sure it has multiple gyms, and if there's no punching bag, kicking bag, yeah, I buy some. Well, and I will teach Americans and world how to kick, how to punch, some martial art lessons. Okay, the little that I know. Okay. It'd be reality TV show mostly. Okay. Yeah. I was on blueberry vodka. Okay. So it's from last year, I think. It's still good. Okay. It's passable, decent. Yeah, it's good. I think it's from last year. I think it's like 2 years old actually. Okay. Well, when it comes to liquor, okay, or wine, yeah, the older the better, right? Yeah, they mature slowly. Uh, yeah. Yeah. Is it this so protein shaker actually okay, but I don't do that stuff. Okay, yeah. I just put vodka in there. Alaskan blueberries. Okay, it's good. Yeah. I didn't have breakfast. I guess this is my breakfast. Okay, some grape juice earlier. Okay, yeah, that's my breakfast. There's some calorie in there. Okay, so yeah. What else? So President Trump, yeah, he had good intention. He wanted to make America great again, but thinking about, I mean, after learning American history, I think America is already great. So make America great. Well, I disagree. Okay, America is already great. Make America great talk, sure, but make America great again. So President Trump is assuming that America is no longer good. It used to be good, now it's bad. So let's make America great again. I disagree. Okay, after studying American history, okay, America came a long way. Okay, potentially this generation, year 2021, America, it could be the best generation in American history. We are not fighting. We are not in civil war. There's no slavery. Not too much racism either. Okay, I think America is getting better. Okay. So President Trump he had good intention, but he failed. Why? He does not smoke cigarettes. He does not drink alcohol, and he works 80 hours a week. Okay, I think that's why he failed. Also, he didn't spend enough time studying science, history, philosophy. Alright. Mr. Philosopher of Great Britain, okay, Francis Bacon, he said, yeah, knowledge is power, right? Yeah, I agree. Okay. Well, yes and no. Okay. I'm very knowledgeable person. Okay, I learned a lot. Okay, I'm very brainy, kind of geeky, nerdy, cookie person, but uh, I'm smarter than all other candidates combined. Right, in my opinion. Okay, but it does not get me very far when it comes to political election. People know I'm smart, and some kind of general friends of mine they vote for me. Okay, but other people, other voters, yeah, they know I'm smart, but they don't vote for me. Okay. They know I'm smarter than other candidates. Why? Because they're friends of other candidates. Right? I don't have too many friends. Okay, so they vote for somebody else, although they know I'm smarter than other candidates. Right? So they know I'm smart. I'm more knowledgeable. I have more knowledge, but that doesn't quite that does not quite translate into political power. That's what happened last year, Alaska State Senate election. Okay. Voters, if they are interested in politics enough to vote for this Alaska State Senate Republican primary, I bet they knew about me and how smart I am. I bet they knew I'm smarter than all other candidates that they voted for, but they still voted for other candidates because they're chummies, friends, family members. Okay, we understand it's inertia. Yeah, time spent with them. Okay, we understand. Okay. So knowledge, being smart, it does not quite translate to political power. Okay? Yeah. So that's why next election, 2022, U.S. Senate from Alaska, the election, yeah, most likely I won't even make top four. Most likely I will be the last person, just like last year. Okay? Yeah. How many votes will I get? Well, last year Alaska State Senate race, I got 110 votes. God bless them. I eternally grateful. Okay. So next year, United States Senate seat, federal level, statewide in Alaska. Okay, I might get 300 votes, if that. I'll be eternally grateful. Okay, it's statewide. Okay, but most likely I won't make top four. Okay, it will surprise me if I make top four. Okay, so I'm like whatever. I keep on running. Okay, so seniority. Okay, I accumulate my seniority in politics, Alaskan politics election. Okay, maybe one day I'll get elected for something. Okay, but will I run for smaller election like municipal, county level, borough level, or city level? I don't think so. Okay, it's just too small for me. Okay, I might change later on. Okay, but it's not big enough for me because I'm an ambitious guy. Okay, but I appreciate local politicians. Okay, many of them my friends. Okay, they do great jobs. They want to serve the public. Yeah? They're great. Okay? Very smart people. I learned a lot from local politicians. Okay? Hmm? So next year, year 2022, yeah, also there'll be gubernatorial election. Yeah, Governor Dunleavy. Yeah, I like him. He's cool. Okay, he's kind of pro-Trump. All right, so yeah, but hey, pro-Trumpers, even if they're post Jan 6, January 6, pro-Trumpers is constitutional activity. Okay, freedom of expression, political freedom. Okay, yeah, yeah, no problem. They can support any candidate they want. They are voters. In American democracy, you have voters that are kings and queens. They cannot be wrong. They're absolute. They're like God. They cannot be wrong. Okay. American voters in American democracy, they are kings and queens. They're absolute monarchs. Monarchy, okay? They're absolute rulers of America. Voters, okay? They're like gods, okay? They cannot be wrong, okay? There's some beauty in there, okay? American democracy, at least in theory, okay? Hmm. Yeah. Let's take 5 minutes break, please, okay? Yeah. Okay. Uh, So my long-term campaign strategy is a gradual increase in name recognition. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't have to be happen overnight. It doesn't. I don't have to get elected last year or next year. But gradual increase of name recognition sake, it seems to be working. Okay, because I had some interview with my friends, local journalists. Okay, last year it was like in Facebook. Okay, it was like 2,000 views. Okay, this year, like a couple of months ago, 3,000 views. This interview in Facebook live. Okay, yeah. Next year maybe 4,000 views. Next year maybe 5,000 views. Okay, gradual increase in name recognition. Okay, so that's my long-term campaign strategy. Zero penny campaign. Okay, I don't take any donation. Okay, because if I take donation, well, I have to use it for campaign purpose. That's American state federal election law. I studied that. Okay, so and I don't also if I take donation from people, I have to compromise and do what they want me to do. I don't want that. I want independence. Okay, I want to do my own things. Okay, and during my campaign, I don't want to work too hard. All the accounting, campaign disclosure. Okay, if I take money from people, I have to disclose their name, who they work for, their employers, their address. I don't want that. Okay, that's election law. Okay, I studied. Okay, I'm a lawyer, so I know the law. Okay, so yeah, I don't want any of that accounting. Okay, so disclosure of my political donors' names and their employers' addresses. I don't want it. Okay, so I don't take any money. Okay, oh, zero paying campaign. Because I don't want to work that hard. Okay, I want to take time. Okay, I don't have to be elected next year or last year or whatever. Okay, but maybe in 10 years, maybe I'll get elected for something. Okay, it just take time, okay? Yeah, gradual increase of inertia, right? Time spent with people. So there's this political conundrum, kind of irony, okay? People who get elected, they spend a lot of time with people, shaking hands, campaign, events, okay? So they don't have time to study. They don't have time to think. They spend a lot of time with voters and take money from people and campaign advertisement. They're busy. So they get elected, but they have no idea how to solve problems. Why? Because they spend too much time shaking hands and campaign advertisement, accounting. So when they get elected, they have no idea how to solve problems. Okay, that's Obama, Trump, Biden. Okay, they have good intention, right? They want to save the world, but they don't know how to. Why? Because they have no knowledge. They don't have time to study. The same thing happened in Korea too, South Korea. Okay, some political commentary that I read when I was in high school. So South Korea back in 1990s. Okay, yeah, all these South Korean politicians. Okay, you do campaign speech, you shake hands. Okay, and but what time do you have to study? I remember that. Okay, about 20 years, 30 years ago. Okay, 1990s in South Korea. I have photographic memory when it comes to something very important. Okay, America, Korea, anywhere in the world is same. Okay, people who get elected. Okay, they spend a lot of time shaking hands with voters. So when they get elected, they have no idea how to solve problems because they never had time to think or study. Okay, and people like me who have time to who spend time to think, who spend time to study, we never get elected. Why? Because we don't interact with voters, shaking hands, and we don't take money because we want to be independent. That's why the world has not been saved yet. Okay, but it can change. By long-term strategy, yeah, gradual increase of name recognition, fame. Okay, and it seems to be working. Okay, yeah. Last year, my interview, Facebook interview with local journalists. Okay, 2,000 views last year. Okay, this year 3,000 views, 1,000 more, 50% increase. Okay, next year maybe 4,000. Next year maybe 5,000. Okay. So yeah, maybe one day, maybe after 10 years, maybe I get elected. Okay, we are compensating the lack of money with more time. Copium, okay, copium conversion, copium transfer. Okay, yeah, I'm trying to compensate, make it up the lack of fund, lack of money with patience, ample time. Okay, let's give it 10 years. Okay, yeah, then in my time may compensate for lack of money. Patience. Yeah. We are humanologists, copiomologists. Okay. We understand the conversion between different forms of copium. Yeah. Money, time, they are interchangeable, interconvertible. Okay. So we know all about it. Okay. So yeah. We got a good strategy here. Yeah. It might work. Okay. I don't know. Zero penny campaign. Okay. Okay. It's been 2 hours and a half, right? So we'll wrap it up real soon, okay? So what would I do after this episode? I'm drunk. I'm kind of getting sleepy too, okay? Well, that's good, bad, okay. By the way, pornographic materials, yeah, I'm a consumer, okay? Why? I'm a single guy. I'm plain vanilla heterosexual, okay? And I need to get it out, okay? Just libido, sexual energy, whatever, accumulation, okay? It kind of slowing down for me because I'm 42 years old. Okay, it's not like back in the days. Okay, but I appreciate their service, their profession. Okay, but I do care about their health, their reputation. Okay, so my recommendation is the distributed entertainment industry, kind of democratizing Hollywood. Okay, we have writers, directors, actors, actresses. Okay, because I care about their dignity. Okay, we can do films, acting, theater, locally based. All big cities, they have TV stations, they do news and weather forecast. They can do more. Okay? Medium-sized cities, okay, in America. Or anywhere in the world. Okay. Yeah, they can start making movies, TV shows, variety shows, talent shows, okay. Yeah. Then there will be no more need for adult industry because I care about their safety, health, and their reputation, their dignity. Okay, so yeah, make some stories, novels, scripts, TV shows. Okay, yeah, they will make even more money that way. Okay, so yeah, distribution, democratization of Hollywood. Okay, entertainment industry. It does not have to be Los Angeles, California. Okay, it can be anywhere else. low budget films, TV shows. Okay, local based, local story, right? Yeah. hmm When it comes to adult industry, yeah, we accumulated all these footages from back in the days. Okay, that's good enough. All right. I don't think we need anything more. Okay, so okay, but I appreciate their service. Okay, I'm a consumer. Okay, they're beautiful ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I'm just plain vanilla heterosexual. Okay, so okay, what else? Yeah, Joseph sold to Egyptians. They are Middle Eastern. They were Browns. Okay, Joseph by his brothers, 10 elder brothers, sold to as a slave to Egyptians. Okay, so they were Browns, Egyptians, Jews, Middle Easterns, North Africa. Okay, so yeah, slavery is not always about race. Okay, I think we cover all the basics. Okay, so okay, another thing. Okay, yeah, the beauty of females controlling males. Okay, in TV shows, I really like that. The females wives they control males, their husbands. Okay, they calm them down. Females calming down males. Okay, I think it's very beautiful and powerful. Okay, huge fan. Okay, some TV shows, movies. There's this guy who can defeat any other guys. Okay, like King David, King Solomon, whatever. Okay, but they listen to their wives, females. Okay, so females have some control over males. I think it's beautiful, very metaphysical. Okay, huge fan. I like that stuff. What else? We'll take 5 minutes break. Okay, and then oh yeah, we'll take 5 minutes break and then we go down the list, laundry list of things to talk about. Okay, I wrote it down. Okay, so okay, 5 minutes, please. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Let's take care of business. Okay, we have like what, 15 minutes left. That's good, more than good enough. Okay. Superset, subset. Okay, set theory. All right. Mr. Sigmund Freud. He didn't quite learn mathematics. Doctor Sigmund Freud, European Jewish person. Yeah, so he said like Freudianism, like Freudian fraud, whatever. But I'm sure he has good intention, okay. But he just did not learn about set theory, okay. Because he's still back in his days, early 1900s, set theory was still developing, okay. But 100 years later, yeah, we as 20, 21 people, we learn, some of us learn some set theory. I'm just one of them, okay? Set theory, grid theory, mathematics, okay? Superset, subset, Venn diagram, Gero Cantor, okay? Well, Gero Cantor, he popularized that idea, but it's more like piano arithmetic, Italy, okay? And George Boole, Boolean algebra, and some others, set theory, okay? Yeah, Gail Cantor, he kind of popularized the idea of set theory. Okay? He's not, I don't think he's a founding member of set theory. Okay, whatever. So you superset, subset. Okay, Venn diagram, Mr. Venn. Okay, British. So partnership, two people. It could be business partnership or relationship between two people. Okay, it could be father and mother, romantic partnership, marriage, man or woman. Okay, or it could be a parent and child, two people human relationship. Or it could be employer and employee, or academic partnership. Okay, two professors, or it could be teacher and a student, or it could be romantic. Yeah, a man and a woman. Okay, dating, romantic relationship, or it could be two friends, or it could be brother and sister, or brother, sister and sister, or two friends, no matter what gender they are. Okay. Partnership, that's a superset. Interaction between two people. There's similarity. And superset or partnership, friendship, human relation between two people, they're subsets. It could be romantic. A man and a woman. Okay. So yeah, in humanology, we advocate for same race, opposite gender kind of marriage. Okay? It's just a recommendation. It's not a law. It's just our recommendation. Okay. Opposite gender, same race marriage. 99% of the time. That's our recommendation. Okay. So, romantic relationship. Okay. And two people partnership, it could be business partnership. They shake hands. They work together. Political partnership, okay? Or religious partnership. Yeah. Or relationship between teacher and student, employer and employee. Okay? Yeah. There are subsets, different contexts. Okay? In the world, two people coming together to work on a project. It could be marriage, it could be family, parent and child, it could be employer, employee, or man and woman. Partnership, the superset, the subsets, depend on contexts. Okay. Employer, employee, man and woman, or friend, another friend. Okay. They're subsets of this superset, partnership, friendship, relations, human relations. Okay. They have similarities. Okay. Yeah. But other than this romantic relationship, all other subsets like business partnership, employer, employee, or co-partner of this company, or father and child, father and son, mother and daughter, parent, child, or employer, employee, apprenticeship, or teacher, student. Other than romantic relationship, other than that, it's asexual. It has nothing to do with sexuality. But there are some similarities because they belong to this one superset, partnership, friendship, human relation, one-on-one based. Okay? But Mr. Sigmund Freud, he was confused. He did not understand the set theory because back in his days, it was still developing. Okay? So it's not his fault. Okay? But by now we know that he erred. Okay? Also, Mr. Albert Einstein, another European Jewish person, he made a mistake too. Because he didn't quite understand set theory because he was still developing. Okay? Late 1800s, early 1900s. Okay? Set theory was still in development. But 100 years later, we know set theory, some of us. Okay? So we know why Mr. Karl Marx, Mr. Sigmund Freud, Mr. Albert Einstein, why they erred. Those three Jewish Europeans, scientists, philosophers, okay, they erred big time. And I wrote about that errors and I corrected them. Since I lost the election last year, I wrote about 10 academic papers, on average 50 pages each. Okay. It's good that I lost election last year. Okay. Because I started to write ideas down and I did publish to some obscure online databases. Okay. How many people are reading them? Each paper? On average, like 20 downloads, PDF. Okay. That's good enough for me. Kind and generous friends of mine. Okay. Maybe some random strangers too. Yeah. Good enough for me. Okay. So, yeah, academic journals, yeah, they require me to be some, belonging to institution, have PhD. I don't. I'm not. Okay. Or they require me to pay some money, like $2,000. I'm like, I don't have money. I don't have PhD. I'm not a professor. I don't belong to any research scholastic universities, institutions. I'm not that. Okay, so but it's published online databases. I do my job. Okay. Later on, maybe long after I'm dead, maybe after 100 years, maybe it become mainstream. I don't know. Do I care? Yes, I do. Okay. But I do my job. It's limited liability concept like Prophet Jonah. Okay, I'm not a prophet because prophet is somebody very famous, like celebrities. Okay, I'm prophet wannabe. But do I think I'm a God's messenger? Yeah, I do. I do believe I'm a messenger of God. Okay, one of them. Maybe so are you. Okay, I don't know. Okay, yeah, I do my job. Limited liability. Okay, I say the words that I truly believed it's from God. Okay, and my job is done, okay? Whether these ideas become mainstream or not, it's up to the people, it's up to God. Let them be, okay? Limited liability concept in law, okay? Because I'm a lawyer, okay? That's that, okay? So, yeah, happy weekend, okay? Yeah, be safe, be good, okay? Thank you. God bless you. I love you. Thank you for loving me. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Wink, wink. Whatever. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Thank you. Enjoy the springtime. Happy springtime. Bye. Thank you. I love you.